No one is going to openly admit that they are envious of another. This is a toxic characteristic that is not socially accepted. Someone with envy will never be so easily exposed. Instead, he will be nice. He will try to like you, especially if he needs some benefit. On the other hand, if he feels that envy does not relate well to you, he won't recognize that he feels inferior or that he longs for the privileges that you receive. Instead of this, he will say that he doesn't like you or that he doesn't like the way you are. But he will never admit that this is envy. As you can see, envy is a feeling that you cannot easily detect. In this video, you will see 4 signs that can help you know if someone secretly envies you. Let's get started. The first sign that someone is envious of you are microexpressions. If you suspect that someone is envious of you, do the following. Tell that person some good news about you. Then observe the next moments after having communicated your message to the person. He won't be able to hide his disappointment. His eyes will show some hostility. It's also possible that the person tilts the corner of his mouth down, wrinkles his nose, or his chin protrudes a little. This microexpression won't last more than 2 seconds because the person will try to quickly cover his disagreement with a false smile. In the same way, you can give that person bad news of you. The person won't be able to control a microexpression of joy on his face when listening to how little fortune you are having. Always keep in mind the seconds after having said something related to you. These microexpressions will be able to reveal his true feelings. A second sign that indicates that someone envies you are false flattery. An envious person is going to tell you things like, "I heard your project was a success. You must have made a lot of money. Congratulations." This comment is not sincere and uncomfortable because the person is implicitly wanting to say that your main motivation was the financial reward. Someone who sincerely compliments will recognize your effort, will flatter your work, and will give little importance to how much money you have earned or you will win. Another false compliment characteristic of an envious person is to congratulate you on something when you have already lost it. For example, if someone tells you your house was beautiful, too bad it is no longer yours. Or if he tells you you had an excellent job, it is a pity that the crisis has come and now you are unemployed. Who's envious tries to camouflage this type of comments as flattery, when in reality his objective is to offend you. If you notice that someone congratulates you but their comments makes you uncomfortable, you are likely in front of an envious person. A third sign of someone envious is that they usually spread rumors and stories about those people who are prospering or who have gained some kind of recognition. If someone comes to tell you that such person is not what they seem, that they don't deserve what they are getting, that he knows some things about his past and his life, you are in front of an envious person and you must be careful, because if you confess your things to someone like that, your private life and your personal affairs can also become rumors that spread when that person feels inferior to you. For this reason, treat people like this with cordiality, but try not to be too intimate because they can betray your trust. A fourth sign that may indicate that they are envious of you is that the person shows an unusual interest in being close to you or in being your friend. If someone from one moment to another seems more attentive to you and gives you a lot of attention, be cautious, because sometimes the strategy of the envious is to use friendship as a means to hurt you. How he does it is by taking advantage of your closeness to discover your weak point and then speak ill of you behind your back. These criticisms in general have nothing to do with things you have done, but with defects related to your character. For this reason, be very careful with people who enter to your closest circle. And if you let someone like that come into your life, they can harm you by taking advantage of your proximity to destabilize you and make you feel bad. These are 4 common characteristics of envious people. I hope this information will be useful to you to discover people who can harm you. Write down in the comments who are some envious people you know. Please do not forget to subscribe so you will stay informed the next time I upload another video. See you next time.